Tell me what your reasons are for loving me. Tell me what your reasons are for holding on. Tell me what your reasons are for caring, baby. 'Cause I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I don't know how to love. I don't know how to care. 'Cause it gets worse and I love too hard and it always ends in a disaster. I don't know how to love.
So I'm here with Jazz Morley, beautiful 23-year-old from Dorset. So tell me, you're on Trying to Make Sense tour right now, going up and down all around the country. Where would you say is your favourite place or the most receptive audience you've had so far?
I'd say the surprise one for me was Leicester. It's a really cute place called the Cookie Jar, and it's basically from the outside, it's like on the precinct, and it just looks like a really tiny cafe. And you go in, it's really lovely. It's got loads of like odd things on the wall and lots of funny lampshades and stuff and nice cakes. And then you go downstairs and it's just like a cave for the staging, and the people were just lovely. The sound was lovely, the audience was lovely, and I bought a picture as well. They had loads of art for sale, so I bought a picture.
Oh, awesome.
But that was really nice. And Guildford was a highlight. I really liked playing at the Boiler Room. Really nice venue. That was really cool.
Do you have any crazy stories that you'd like to share from your tour?
Crazy. Well, it's not that crazy because it's me and Ian. Ian's my manager. He tends to drive and I sit next to him and fall asleep quite a lot. We listen to a lot of Radio 4 comedy. So, and then eat sandwiches from the service station. And then I'll probably will have a bit of whiskey in the evening. But apart from that, it's not very crazy.
So you've also played at a variety of festivals. What
Yeah.
would you say is your favourite one, best experience?
Isle of Wight was good fun, and that was hilarious because it was the year where it poured with rain, but so much. I was supposed to camp and I got there and it was basically a river, so I ended up having to sleep in the back of someone's lorry, which was pretty strange. But it was good because I was inside like a marquee sort of tent, So there were loads of people in there when I played. That was really cool.
It's very rock and roll as well.
Yeah, that was good.
And you've also played at the Olympics and Paralympics, is that right?
Yeah, last year. That was pretty amazing. There's a company called Emerging Icons that they sort of pioneer unsigned music, and they curated a stage at the Olympics in the Olympic Park and Paralympics, and chose me to be one of the people on it, and that was just, the atmosphere was just really, really nice. Everyone was so happy. And musically, I think when I was younger I was obsessed with Whitney and all the power ballads, but also like Eva Cassidy, but also growing up I listened to sort of Pink Floyd and Dire Straits because my dad always played them, but now it's just, I mean, I listen to a lot of new music because obviously things like Spotify are great for that, but also the old soul, Donny Hathaway, Gladys Knight. I think soul, like not soul as in genre, but when someone sings with soul, like soulful. So anything soulful really inspires.
Do you have any tips for upcoming musicians?
Like, I think you'll know if you want to do it eventually, because if you do it for long enough, I think you know that it's not very easy at all. So I think actually keep doing it if you enjoy it. If you really enjoy it, do it. And you'll know if you don't. You'll know if you don't want to do it anymore. Like, what was I saying the other day? Well, the whole conversation with the X Factor thing is that people say, why don't you go on it? Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? And it's not because I'm like against it or anything. I just don't. It doesn't, for me, it's not something I want to do. And actually, I want to just have a career forever in music, doing my own music. And I think the way that me and Ian work is we've kind of said we're going to do this. It's going to take a long time and it's going to be hard work, but like touring constantly, like bringing out new music, writing with lots of different people, sort of just discovering myself, who I am, and not being afraid to change direction, and building up like a solid fan base from scratch. And it will take a long time, but for me, I think it's like the most sustainable way to have a longer career in music.
One